Hello guys and welcome to my channel of awesomeness. Got another video of Battlefield 3 here for you guys, but I'm not actually going to be talking much, if at all, about the gameplay in the video. Instead, I'm going to be talking about another subject. I'm going to be actually talking about video game genres, something that has been in my mind for quite a while, and I wanted to let it all out. And more specifically, I want to talk about the first-person shooter genre. Now that there's Battlefield 3 out and Call of Duty's coming out as well pretty soon. I believe it's a pretty nice subject in this time. Now, my opinions on the actual genre that I'm going to be talking about. Now, first is obviously one of the most popular genres out there. I mean, the Call of Duty and Battlefield oversells everything, like regardless of whether it is. I mean, I guess we're gonna see it soon now when Oblivion, I mean Elder Scrolls, comes out. I guess we'll get a nice look into how they compare in terms of sales. Comparing to really nice games. But I want to talk a little bit about the first-person shooter genre now. Now, don't you guys just love the competitive vibe that you get when playing these games? I mean, you don't actually get that from many other games. I mean, the same vibe that you get from a first-person shooter, I mean, I guess you could get it from games like League of Legends um or just any type of PvP in a MMORPG or things like that. But the thing and what makes first-person shooters so special is just the fact that it's just non-stop. I mean, the games start up really quick, and just like that you're in the action, and it's just non-stop, until you decide to stop. And it's just such an adrenaline surge every time you play the game that I believe that's what makes it so popular. And actually, I believe that's the main reason why Call of Duty is just more popular than Battlefield 3. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for that, but it's true. I mean, it does sell more, and that's the reason for that. The action that you get in Call of Duty is so crazy and non-stop. I mean, some people complain, that it's just too much in terms of that you cannot even walk without getting shot at, but that's what makes it so great. And I believe a lot of games should follow on that aspect. I mean, not entirely so, but my point still stands. Like, there's so many competitive games out there that they try to focus a lot more on the strategy part, but they leave the action out. And I think the action is what really grabs people into these games. And the reason why games like Dota or League of Legends are so popular as well. There's just so much action. There's still a lot of strategy involved, but it's Twitch gameplay. It's you have to react quick, and you always have to be on your toes when you play the game, and that's what makes it so great. Now, if you compare it to other genres, let's go a little bit far and just compare it to an RPG, for example. I mean, RPGs are not really that popular if you think about it. I mean, the RPGs that are popular are things like Elder Scrolls or let's see, Dead Island has a little bit of RPG in there, but Dragon Age. But you see, they actually incorporate action in their games, and there's thrills and adrenaline pumping when you're fighting stuff, and it keeps the game going, and that what makes this game so good. But when you compare it to other things like like Final Fantasy, the latest Final Fantasies, they don't sell that much, and they're not really that popular after all. And I believe that's the reason. I mean, as good as those games are, because they are really good. I mean, I've personally played all of them. It's the fact that there's just not much action in those games, and I'm just I get sad just thinking about just how much awesome story is going to waste because no one's playing those games. I mean, I keep asking people, if they have played Final Fantasy 14 or, I mean, and not even that. I mean, just 7, just Final Fantasy 7, you would be surprised just how many people like haven't even played. I mean, they have obviously heard of it, but they haven't actually played it. And even when they do, they get bored eventually. And it's not because of the graphics; it's just the gameplay. Turn-based just doesn't cut it anymore. And I just wish more RPGs would be like that, like Dragon Age, man. Dragon Age was just so beautiful done. League of Legends is so great. I mean, there's strategy, there's RPG involved, but it still retains a lot of that adrenaline and twitch gameplay from first-person shooters, and that's what makes it so great. And I started rambling, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right now. But I want you guys to go ahead and put it in the comments. What you guys think about putting first-person shooter style gameplay into other genres, and I'm pretty interested in getting to know what you guys have in mind. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Rex out. Peace.